Hi children, how are you all? Hope all are doing so good, so well, all are healthy, fine, okay? Yes. Now tell me children, which are the national festivals that you celebrate at school? When you are in school, school celebrates some national festivals, isn't it? All festivals including national festivals. So which are they? That day principal hoists the national flag. All of you salute the flag. Celebrations will be there in the school. Yes. Which are those national festivals? Can you tell me? Yes. Republic Day, Independence Day, Gandhi Jayanti. These are all national festivals actually. Yes or no? Yes. So when our India got independence? When we are celebrating Independence Day, on which day we are celebrating independence? Yes, India got freedom on 15th August 1947. 15th of August 1947. Yes, we celebrate Independence Day on this. So India got freedom on 15th August 1947. Yes. So, this day we celebrate Independence Day. India got freedom on this particular day. Then, in 1950, what happened? 1950, our leaders, they formed Constitution of India. Constitution of India. Constitution of India. So, Constitution of India means, it has some set of rules. It's a system. It's a system where some rules are there or some fundamental principles, some important principles, procedures or rules to govern the country or how to rule the country. The Constitution of India tells us how to rule the country. So, India is our country, isn't it? So, it is a vast country, a big country. So, to rule such a big country, one government is not enough. So according to this Constitution of India, India actually is a union of states, we say, union of states. According to the Constitution of India, India is a union of states, we say, states. Okay, there are different states in our country. In which state are you living? Yes. So some are in Telangana state, some are in Andhra Pradesh state, some are in Kerala, some are in Karnataka. Okay, so India is divided into different states. India is divided into 28 states actually. Okay, so according to the Constitution, India is a union of states. So we have two types of government, central government and state government. Central government is for the entire country, India, and state government is for the states, each state. As I told, India is a big country, a vast country. So single government is not enough to rule the whole country. That's the reason India is divided into different states. So each state has a government. They rule their state. And so central government, it is for the entire country. Central government is for the entire country, for India, and state government is for the state. So we are going to learn about the Indian government today. Our lesson is Indian government. Indian government. Indian government. So we are going to learn about Indian government today. Okay, so India got freedom on 15th August 1947, and afterwards 1950 leaders formed Constitution of India. So Constitution means what? It is a system having some rules or some principles, some procedures to rule the country. Yes, so according to that, India is a union of states. India is divided into different states. India is divided into 28 states. We have central government and state government. Central government is for the entire country, and state government is for each state. Because India is a vast country, a big country, to rule India, a single government is not enough. So we have these two governments, central government and state government. So today we are going to learn about these governments, Indian government. Let us see what is an Indian government, how they are ruling the country, or what all, how many leaders are there, how they are carrying out all these rules, everything for the people of India. Okay, lesson 24, Indian government. Here, let us see what Radhika and Mihika are talking about. Yes, hi Radhika. Mihika is telling hi to Radhika. Radhika, do you know when we will be eligible to cast our vote to choose our government? So Mihika is asking Radhika, when we will get the right to vote for elections, when election comes, you know, when elections are there in our country to choose the leader. Your parents go for voting and all, isn't it? Then they get a mark over here, a blue color. Yes or no? Yes. So Mihika is asking Radhika, when we will have that right to vote to choose our government. So Radhika is telling, at the age of 18 we will be eligible to cast our vote. So we will have right to vote at the age of 18. At the age of 18 we will have the right to vote. Yes. So let us learn about central government, state government, Indian states and the capitals, then union territories. Okay. Yes. So you have the eligibility to vote at which age? Yes, at the age of 18. All the Indians, all the people in India have the right to vote. So children, when they grow up at the age of 18, when they complete the age of 18, they will get the right to vote for the elections. Now let us start with the central government. The central government is formed by the people through elections. So how this central government forms? By elections. Yes, it is formed by the people through elections. People vote for the political party during elections. So different parties will be there. So different political parties are there. So people vote for them. And then the winning party forms the central government. So which party wins, that party forms the government, central government. So people choose them actually by voting. Yes, the most senior members include, or the central government members include Prime Minister, Secretaries of State, Prime Minister, then secretaries of state. So central government includes Prime Minister, Secretaries of State, Ministers of State, Ministers of each state, then parliamentary under secretaries, parliamentary under secretaries. So central government is formed by the people through elections. They vote for the political party which they like, and which party gets the maximum votes, majority of vote, they are the winners and they form the government, central government. It includes Prime Minister, Secretaries of State, Ministers of State, then parliamentary under secretaries. So parliament means it's a law-making body. Law-making body is actually called parliament. It helps the government to govern the country, to be more responsible. Parliament help the government to be more responsible. It helps the government to rule the entire country. So it is a law-making body, that is parliament. So parliament means it's a law-making body. Parliament, yes, it's a law-making body. Yes, it helps the government to rule the country. Yes. The Prime Minister has the responsibility of being in charge and appointing the other members of the government. So Prime Minister is he has the responsibility of being in charge, means he is in charge of everything, and he has the right to appoint the other members in the government. So he appoints, Prime Minister appoints all other ministers, members of the government. There are many key departments within central government, and they all play a vital but very different role in running the country. So central government means there are many departments are there. Departments of finance is the department of foreign affairs are the department of agriculture is there. So different departments are there in the central government. Each department has their own importance and their own role to run the country. All are important departments, so they have their own duties to run the country, to rule the country. So Prime Minister is in charge of everything. He appoints all the members of the government, and central government means there are many departments it has, and all these departments have their own role. They are so important to run the whole country. So central government, as I said, it is formed by the people through elections. Okay, they vote for the parties, political parties, and they choose the leader, and which party gets the majority of vote, maximum number of vote, that party wins the election and they form the government, the central government. Okay, and the central government, it includes Prime Minister, then secretaries of states, ministers of states, then parliamentary under secretaries. So parliament is nothing but it's a law making body. It helps the government to be more responsible. Okay, so Prime Minister is in charge of everything. He appoints all the members of the government, and central government has many departments. All these departments are very important. They have important role in running the country, to rule the country. Okay, yes, so that's about central government. It has the power to make the laws for the whole country. It governs the entire nation. Central government has the power to make laws for the whole country, and it governs the entire nation. Governs means it rules the entire nation. That is central government. Yes, children, so we are learning about Indian government, isn't it? Yes, so we learned first about central government, which governs the entire nation. It has the power to make the laws for the entire country, isn't it? Now coming to the state government. Okay, so India is a union of states, isn't it? India is a union of states. So each state has a government. It's a state government. So India is a big country, a vast country. There are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. Yes, India is a union of states. So India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. It's a big country, it's a vast country. It is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. Union territories is a small administrative unit that is ruled by a union. It has directly control over central government. Okay, yes. So union territories are administered and controlled by the central government. It has direct control over central government. For union territories has direct control from central government, and it's a small, administered by small union it is. So there are 28 states and 8 union territories in India. Yes, so India is a big country. India is a union of states, and it is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. So union territories are, it's a small administrative unit that is ruled by a small union. For union territories, the control is directly by the central government. It is very difficult for the central government to understand and solve all the problems of the states and union territories. So with one government, single government, to run the country, it is difficult. It is difficult for the central government alone to understand all the problems of all the issues, all the problems of the state and union territories. It's very difficult. So therefore, each state of India has its own government to look after the direct issues of the state. So each state of India has a government for themselves to look after their problems. The particular state's problem, it is solved by the state government over there. This government is known as state government. Each state has its own state government. Kerala has its own government. Karnataka has its own government. Andhra Pradesh has its own government. Telangana has its own government. Maharashtra has its own government. Like each state has its own government, and this state government look after the problems or issues of that state. The chief minister, governor, other ministers and officers form the state government. So state government includes chief minister. Each state has a chief minister. He is the head of the state. Then we have governor for the state. Governor who has the highest authority in the state. Then other ministers also we have. Other ministers also includes the state government. Other ministers are and officers. They all form the state government. Chief minister, governor and other ministers form the state government. CM, chief minister, CM. In short form we can say CM or chief minister. He is the head of the state, and governor has the highest authority in the state, and other ministers also forms the state government. They live in the respective states. So these people, chief minister or other ministers, governor of the state, they belong to that state itself. They live there. Then only they can look after, take care of the people of that state to solve the problems and issues of that state. The state government of each state look after the welfare of the people of that state. They took after the welfare. They undertakes they carry out all the issues, or they protect the people, the health, the employment problem, financial problem, what all comfort the people need, everything they take care of. That is called the welfare of the state, of the people of the state. Yes, do you know Goa is the smallest state of India and Rajasthan is the largest state of India. The smallest state of India, the smallest state is Goa, and the largest state is of India. It is Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the largest state and Goa is the smallest state of India. India got independence on 15th August 1947. Yes, so we were learning about the state government. Okay, yes. Because India is a union of states, and because it is a vast country, by a single government to rule the country is very difficult to take care of all the issues and problems. It's very difficult for the central government to take care of all the issues of the country. So India is divided into into different states. Each state, that government is called the state government, and each state has its own state government. State government members include chief minister, governor and other ministers and officers. Chief minister is the head of the state. Governor has the highest authority in the state. Then they live in the respective states. They live in the states itself, and they look after the welfare of the people of that state. The health, the employment, the social needs, financially, all those things carried out by the state government. And Goa is the smallest state of India. The largest state of India is Rajasthan, and India got independence on 15th August 1947. Now we will learn about these different states of India. So India is divided into how many states, children? Yes, India is divided into 28 states and we have 8 union territories. So let us learn about these 28 states and their capitals. Okay. So Indian states and the capitals. India is a multilingual country and it is clear from the names of the states. Okay, multilingual country means it has multiple of languages. In India, there are different states and people speak different languages, several languages. That is called multilingual country. People speaks different languages here. Since most of the names are in the state's native language. Also, many of the states have their origin in Sanskrit words, which was once the main language of India. Sanskrit was once the main language of India. So this India is a multilingual country because several language speaking people are there in India, and it is clear from the name of its states itself, it is clear. Example, Karnataka. So Kannada is the language over there. So like that, from the name of the state itself, it is clear about the language. And since most of the names are in the state's native language, also many of the states have their origin from the Sanskrit words. Yes, all the names of the states, it has the originality, it has its origin from some Sanskrit words, and Sanskrit was one of the main languages of India. History, language, rulers, etc. of a particular region have also contributed to the names. Yes, so the name of the states related to the history of India and also the rulers of India and also the languages of India. These history, language, rulers, these all have a great contribution to the name of the states, or they provide the name of the states. There are 28 states in India. So which are these states? The first one is Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh capital is Amaravati. Okay, Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati. You can see here, Andhra Pradesh is first number of the states. First one, Andhra Pradesh, its capital is Amaravati. Then second is Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, its capital is Itanagar. Now the third one, Assam, capital is Dispur, Dispur. Then fourth one,